let's see if we've got this running. Let me see. I'm not sure. I think it's working. So, I'm back. He did bring me a mouse. Unfortunately, it was alive, and I specifically asked for a dead one. I'm waiting till it actually says I'm live. We've had this conversation before. Only dead animals. I'm not a good huntress like he is. Not as good. Alright. What was I doing? Selling out my friend? Is he my friend though? Oh, I'm also trying to talk to all of them. Do they all have cutscenes?
This is infuriating. Another batch destroyed. Say, have you seen Owain? Is he in the stockroom? Oh, excellent. He wasn't there last I looked. I hope he still has some cinnabar lying around. When I asked last week, he said he was running out.
I didn't know that so many of these mages had little cutscenes like this.
I'd avoid Leora if I were you. She's been rather testy lately. Who knows? I'm not going to ask her why she's irritable. Women hate those kind of questions.
I've always just assumed that since it just said mage, they weren't important enough to get anything.
I hear Irving's very proud of you.
Like that. I thought they all just did that. Of course he's proud of me. Hey, Lenora.
Yes? That leads to the Circle's cavern storerooms. There are caves running through the rock that the Circle is built upon.
Has she always
But
been an
of course,
elf?
you know this. No, I can't let anyone in there just now. There are just things in there that I would prefer to keep safe. Yes, but I am in the midst of stock taking, checking inventory, and I can't let anyone in there in case they mess things up. Yes. Because I am taking a break. I hate the musty smell of caves, and Look, I'll tell you the truth. Just keep it to yourself. There is an infestation of spiders in the caves. I don't know how they got in there, but it's probably my fault. I was promoted to senior enchanter less than a fortnight ago, and I don't want anyone to find out. They'll think I'm incompetent.
I guess since, like, being an elf never had such a big impact on the game before, I didn't really pay attention to who was and wasn't an elf. I just noticed that she said some mean things sometimes, or she'd be like, you're a human king, you're not my king. And that's fucked up. Wait. So, is the king Alistair's brother or dad? Brother, right? Like stepbrother, half-brother? Not stepbrother, a half-brother, right?
I could use some, I'm sure. I've been too busy with my new duties. I haven't been able to deal with the spiders. If you cleared them out for me, I would owe you a favor. A big one. Wonderful. Here is the key. Be careful. I'd really like to keep the damage done to the Circle's property to a minimum.
All of
Is there like an Alistair family tree I can look at? Apparently I can't spell Alistair, which is a shame. Yeah. Okay, so he is a half-brother. I like whoever made this family tree. Because, like, it'll say, like, Kuzlan and Honora, and it has the kid in there, and they all say potentially on them. Instead of making different trees. It's good. I like it. I still don't like her in yellow.
Another creature ahead. Well, if I must, and so I shall. There we go. Oh, I think I have some blood on me.
Poor girl. I feel like spiders are kind of repetitive in Dragon Age. We get a lot of spiders, don't we? I just realized, Cullen said he was in Kirkwall for a while, right? So
what
is he
do
in,
you do?
is he in Dragon Age too?
How delightful!
She takes way too much joy in the slaughter.
Ah, a little bit away. Of course. Well, all right.
She's like, I can murder people? Bet. My opinions on elf fruit are strictly classified. I'm not gonna have this girl sign the form. That seems like a waste. If she can owe me a big favor. I didn't even know she could sign the form. I've always had Irene do it.
Of course. And so I shall. Well, all right. Of course. So I shall. As you desire. I have some blood on me. Well, all right. Lovely. As you desire.
That was a little close. You're not in a fight, girl. They're way over here.
Of course. Now this should be amusing. Fruit!
That is something I always hated. You can't do anything if you're in a battle. Like lyrium veins, you can't tap into those if you're in a fight. Wait, how are there lyrium veins that stick out of the ground like the way they do if they're titans? What's that? That's cool. There are 4 pieces of dragon armor. Oh, that makes sense. I will always hate hats. It's always when I stream that this chair is the creakiest.
You're back! Are the spiders gone?
Yeah,
Really? Oh, that's wonderful. You've saved my hide, I'm sure. And I owe you a favor, so if you need anything, I'll be here. Thanks again.
okay. Let's go ask what's his face to sign my pretty little form. And continue talking to people, because apparently there's all kinds of little cutscenes. Is that because I have DLC? I feel like some of this it has to be new, right?
You are back. Has something gone wrong with the plan? A rod of fire? Why do you... I understand. Trying to break through the door this way. Interesting. The phylactery chamber door is warded and resists all magic worked upon it.
I knew it.
Not easy breaking into a locked chamber, is it? Still... yes. The phylactery chamber shares a wall with the artifact vault. Age and dampness seeping up from the ground have weakened a segment of it. You can break down this part of the wall to gain entrance into the chamber. We have an old Tiventer device in the vault. It may have been used for defense, or possibly entertainment. It amplifies spells. Use the rod on this artifact and aim it at the wall. The artifact releases controlled bursts of energy. Just aim it in the right direction. One more thing. Do not be quick to suggest there is another way in. I don't want Lily and Jowan to suspect. Make it seem like you came up with the idea yourself. Here is the form with my stamp. Owain will release the rod to you now.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you? Everything looks to be in order. Here is the rod you requested.
Owain is in charge of the stockroom.
I hope you are enjoying the library as much as I am.
It's always good to see you. I do. I put aside these potions some time ago, but never found a use for them. Here, I hope they'll be helpful to you.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous. That was quick.
To the repository, then. Freedom awaits.
Third floor is off limits till dinner time. First enchanter's orders.
It acts like I'm gonna read these. Is he gonna blow up again? Wait. Okay. Let's go betray my only friend, I presume. Sure acts like it's her only friend. She doesn't seem to know anyone else here, really. Even Cullen, who's put to watch over her, he's just met.
The Chantry calls this entrance the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar. It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose. The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a mage entering together. The Chantry provides the password, which primes the ward, and the mage touches it with mana to release it. The ward only responds to the touch of one who has been through the harrowing. Yes, I got it from a Templar who recently accompanied a mage into the vault. We have chatted on many occasions. I believe he trusts me. First, the password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fame. The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
You have the rod with you. Melt the locks off.
Perhaps later.
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in. You mean through that door?
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance? No. I'll take any chance I can get.
We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one.
What's with her hair?
Let's hurry. We've wasted enough time.
Oh, it's just bad lighting.
I'm not giving up. We've come too far. Oh, that's not good.
As you desire. Well, all right.
Who wants their hair on fire?
Should I give him a bad... Excellent. I'm not in combat. I'm fine. I'm never gonna use that, but you know, it's there. Do I know herbalism? Yeah, but I don't have any
Where are we
flowers.
now? Dare I even ask?
Girly pop. Shut up.
Another battle speeds our way. Try not to die here! Lovely. How dare you! What you want? Dear
What was
me,
that?
what's all the fuss? So I said.
How's that? Who wants their hair on fire?
Couldn't we all just get along? No? As you say. Mama, what did you do? Lovely. Oh, I see.
I'm removing this stupid weakness. I keep hitting it by accident.
Couldn't we all just get along? No? How delightful!
Any pretty sparkles? Nope, no sparkles. You sparkle.
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's explore the repository.
pretend I don't have that. I have a feeling I'm not supposed to.
There's something odd about that statue.
Greetings.
Maker's breath, did it just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophecy my crime, cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
I'm not sure. The Archons were the lords of the Imperium.
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies to all who pass. But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust, as I foretold.
A Tevinter statue! Don't listen to it. The Tevinter lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing.
You're very judgmental.
Weep not for me, child. Stone they made me, and stone I am, eternal and unfeeling. And I shall endure till the Maker returns to light their fires again.
Until when? Until the Maker returns to light their fires again. Was there even a Maker, or was it just the Evanuris? What came first?
Ambiguous rubbish, it could mean anything. I can do it too. The sun grows dark, but lo, here comes the dawn.
Stop talking to it. Please, both of you.
Shut up.
Come on, Jowan. Let's go.
Wow, that old wall's about to come down any moment. What do you think this does?
Why does the Circle keep so many Tevinter artifacts in storage?
It's history, Lily. And it's fascinating. I've seen pictures of things like this. They amplify any spell cast into them. I bet we could use this to break into the phylactery chamber. See where the mortar might be decaying behind that bookcase? Let's take a closer look. It should be pretty easy to get this out of the way. If we work together, we can shift it. Come on. Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall.
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber.
Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking.
The fact that there's a hallway
It's the
here
phylactery chamber. It worked.
is suspicious.
We must find Jowan's phylactery, quickly.
It shouldn't be hard to find. There aren't many phylacteries here.
Dear me, what's all this buzz?
Did you decapitate it, Lily? Lily. Weren't you just judging me for talking to a statue? And you decapitated it? How are you gonna tell me I'm the bad guy? Tell me it's not blood magic. Go ahead, Circle.
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me. And I am free.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true, An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You were right, Erling. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
It's not her fault. This was my idea.
She is here under my orders, Gregor. I take full responsibility for her actions.
Wait, you led us into a trap? Don't you dare speak to me.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this blood mage to death. And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
The mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
Not a blood mage, you say?
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I admit, I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Jowan.
Is it?
It corrupts people, changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please come with me.
Personally,
I trusted you.
I'm cool with blood magic.
I was ready to
My
sacrifice
mage, though,
everything for
probably
you.
not.
I don't know who you are, Blood Mage.
Stay away from me.
I'm sorry, you... What is up with that? Why do people keep
Are
saying...
you all right? Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. But to overcome so many, I never thought him capable of such power.
Dude. If you thought he was a blood mage, you should have been a little more prepared.
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down.
Oh, I'm sure you'll think of something.
Jowan destroyed his phylactery. Without it, he will be hard to locate.
Don't you
It's
think
been like
I
20
know that?
minutes. Just go outside.
Where is the girl?
Don't you need a boat?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
Honestly, I just think Lily's a bitch.
Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you. You were in a repository full of magics that are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
Nope.
Very well. I believe you.
But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
As I said, she was working under my orders.
And this improves the situation?
A little bit.
The phylactery chamber is forbidden to all save you and me.
You have one less
I
traitor.
had my reasons.
You're not all-knowing, Irving. You don't know how much influence the Blood Mage might have had. How are we to deal with this?
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like her to join the Warden ranks.
What? You've promised him a new Grey Warden?
She has served the Circle well. She would make an excellent Grey Warden.
We look for dedication in our recruits. Fighting the Darkspawn requires such dedication, often at the expense of all else.
I
You have no
object.
idea.
You say she operated under your instructions, Irving. But I do not trust her. I must investigate this issue, and I will not release this mage to the Grey Warden.
Peace.
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This
I
mage
can't
is
wait
needed.
to go find my next husband.
Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for her actions.
Thank
This
you.
mage does not deserve a place in the Order.
Why do we not reward service? This mage has served the Circle well. You have an opportunity few even dream of. Do not squander it. Yes, be proud, child. You are luckier
Did
than
Duncan
you
know
know.
Fiona? She was a Grey Warden. I know Fiona knows the king, and Duncan knows the king, but does that mean they know each other? Peace.
You will have ample opportunity to hone your skills, I assure you. Come. Your new life awaits.
Duncan, I don't think you're gonna teach me anything. I think you're probably gonna die soon, honestly. I don't know, just a feeling.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korcari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Caelan, I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious.
To his brother.
The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce
Hi.
you, Your Majesty.
Your wife's
There's no
a
need to be so
bitch.
formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I am Twinkle, Your Majesty. Twinkle's the name. I didn't pick it. Someone I care about did.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle.
Of course.
Excellent. We have too few mages here. Another is always welcome. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar.
Thank
the
you.
wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
See, she has bitter responses. It's like, your welcome means nothing to me, human lord. You're no king of mine, human lord.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day.
I have
And
played
they look
Origins.
outnumbers.
I've only
I know
completed
there
it
is an
once.
archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely
I
on
haven't
my
played
feeling.
the DLC except for Shale. I played Liliana's song earlier, which was far more difficult than I thought it would be. I was trying to do things in order. I haven't played 2. I haven't played Awakening. I've just done basic Origins. And I've only completed it once, so I've missed a lot.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable.
I'm probably gonna fall
Our
back
numbers
into my
in Ferelden
habits
are too
and
few.
romance.
We must do what we can
Angsty elf
and look to
and
Cairn
funny
Loghain
Grey
to make
Warden.
up the difference. To that end, we
I
should
always
proceed
do.
with the joining ritual without delay.
I think I get about halfway through the game and I used to stop all the time. But then I started streaming and it's like, well, now I have to finish the game. And that helps.
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being.
Out of the 2, Origins
There
is
another
my
Grey
favorite.
Warden in the camp by the name
I've
of
played
Alistair.
Inquisition.
When you're ready, seek him out
I
and tell him it's
skipped
time to
Dragon
summon
Age
the other
2
recruits.
because it wasn't cooperating.
Until then, I have
so I
business
had to
I
go out
must
and actually
attend to.
buy the disc.
You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
I forgot that you don't talk in this. You know what I'm gonna do, Duncan? I'm going to go meet the king's brother and not flirt. Definitely not flirt. That's not gonna happen. He's mine.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
I am. Hello.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
I'm fine. I'm looking for my man.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Thank you.
Good luck to you then.
Where is my man? See, but I don't know how to play if I'm not a mage. So I can never marry Alistair. Yeah, I heard it's not going to be my style of combat, but I want to see all the cutscenes. And I like to make my own choices. Oh, they're going to the Fade.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade. Perhaps they're scouting for Darkspawn. I don't know, and don't
Do you
ask.
know who the
Regardless, they are not to be disturbed. Not even by Grey Wardens.
who is the Alistair Cullen version in Dragon Age 2, or the Zevran and Solus version in Dragon Age 2? Because I've realized I pretty much romanced the exact same person in both games. I mean, Alistair was my first choice here, and then I had Zevran on the side, and then in Inquisition, Cullen was my first choice, and then I went back and romanced Solus because his eyes glue, and I knew that's when I knew I had to romance him. Girly Pop apparently likes power. Hey! Aren't you dead? Sorry, I have to go talk to someone else first. It's so very important. I've got to see him. I've had Alistair withdrawals because Inquisition Alistair is not that good. I don't like what they did to him.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother,
design.
Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Alistair, I'm gonna romance you.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage? Hardly. I'd just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit from the Circle of Magi. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize. Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that
Anders and Fenris. That sounds about right. Fenris, he's an elf, right? What's Anders? Alistair and Cullen are both Templars, but Alistair's a Grey Warden.
Would that be so terrible? Not that I'm some drooling lecher or anything. Please stop looking at me like that. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually
Anders is a
encountered
human
Darkspawn before?
What did he say? Shit. I was reading. Have you actually encountered, have you?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. With the mage, the circle is here at the king's request.
I'll probably be a mage. I've always been a
One
mage. I can
bit.
be a mage
They
in
just
Dragon Age
love
2,
letting
right?
mages know how unwelcome they
I'm gonna
are.
cry if I can't.
Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
You were once a Templar. I already knew that.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would agree to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech. David and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them? Keep an eye out, maybe we'll see one of them.
I look forward to traveling
You do?
with you.
Huh, that's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Actually, I'm going to wander around camp for a while and probably steal some stuff. I can't do this. Can you? We don't have a lily yet. Nope.
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get join the Grey Wardens. Amazing.
Oh, thank God.
Welcome, young woman. Yes, and you are a mage of the circle. You
Not
must
no
be
more.
familiar with the Tranquil who serve there. I create and oversee the enchantment of weapons and armor for the king's forces here at Ostagar. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity. It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil
So,
have learned
in
their
Dragon Age
runes,
Origins,
and
we can
use them
romance
to apply
multiple
a
people at the
variety
same
of
time.
magical effects.
But in
We create
Inquisition,
the glow lights,
we can only romance
as well
one
as
person
the
at a time.
or the flaming
What's
blade.
the deal with
The
Dragon
irony,
Age 2?
perhaps,
How many
is
people
that it
can
is
I
our
romance?
very disconnection to our
One
former
or more?
talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not. Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well. Goodbye.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some Darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad. Well, you're not what I thought you'd be. Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds. Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too
witches?
secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice. I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Bye.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Yes.
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden.
Yeah.
Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never
Maybe
thought...
you should be nicer to yourself.
Please, pardon my terrible manners. I'm just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special. Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you
I
come
guess
for some
Origin is
supplies,
kind of the
perhaps?
same way. But that does mean I can have more than one person on a romance table for a minute. It helps me decide. I think I scared him.
I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly, so long...
Cross my heart and hope to die. Welcome to my dark side. Alistair, can you wear this? Or is it too strong? Yeah. What does it look like? I've never seen this before. No, not what I meant to do. What is that? Okay, let's sell some stuff.
Hello again. Is there something in it? Hello.
I thought there was a... Oh, I have
Hello
other
again.
wares last
Is there
time.
something... So long as you keep it quiet.
It costs 5 and it's not that much better. Good to know. Alright, let's see what we can do. What did Alistair call the dog? Oh, I know there's a name for him.
I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let be.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about. Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human. Just that in some places, elves are not always permitted in the country. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. It's not thrilling to be given that chance. As am I. Has anyone told you about it? I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Ah, I suspect you are one of the new Grey Wardens. Will you accept the Maker's blessing?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I merely pass on the Maker's blessings. He looks kindly on all who will receive him.
Does he destroy the homeland of those who will not? What the fuck? Girl, you grew up in this circle. All you
Then I
know is
bless
the
you, Grey
chantry.
Warden, in the
You
name of
don't know
Andraste and the
English,
Maker
anything.
above. May the chant of light carry your name to the ears of our Lord.
I have great respect for the Wardens, unless they're from Orlais.
Maybe this really is a blight. Maybe the Grey Wardens are... We're all going to get sick. That's what happens.
Hail to you.
Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner.
I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving. I'm a deserter, or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way. I wasn't deserting.
But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think?
Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
If you weren't deserting, what were you doing?
Oh, I would have deserted eventually.
Just not then.
I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures.
Gimme.
In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
Bet.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner.
I saw him put it in his coat.
Hi. I want a key, so you have to give me food.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
That was a little enlightening.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way I'll get that is if I give him mine. All right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna
I had
say
no
it was
idea
you.
this guy had a key.
So you know.
I've just been being nice to him this whole time for no reason. It's a crime, really.
Brought me some food, have you? So hungry I could faint.
Dead away.
How do you have a key? Where are you? Where is the key, sir? You have no pockets?
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Huh. Considering where that came from, let's hope we're not the only ones in good health.
Oh, Alistair, you approve of me being a good person. That's very you. We should go find this chest while we run around. Come on, love. You're stuck with me now.
That course of action is inadvisable.
Why? I don't remember what's in there. Should I wait till you die? I could. How do I distract this tranquil dude? I've got a key.
Welcome, young woman. Indeed, the circle makes tranquil those with insufficient skill to become a mage. We lose our emotions.
Yeah, I know.
The brand is a minor price to pay. I am pleased to serve as a merchant and artisan, and people do not fear me as they do mages.
Okay.
Goodbye.
So, you're the guy he robbed. Yeah, it seems really easy to rob you, to be honest.
Sorry, miss. The army camp is off limits for you right now.
Is that what that is? I'm just clicking buttons, talking to people.
He calls.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming. I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
What happened?
Aside from his wounds, we're not sure. His blood is untainted. He's just terrified.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread, like caterpillars covering a tree. Swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were
Y'all
everywhere.
shouldn't listen to this guy. He
I
sounds
saw
like
them.
he knows what's going on. Honestly, you guys should listen to ramblings of a madman a little more often. Probably the smartest guy here.
Hail. You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I can't let you through to the Korcari Wilds until he gives the word.
Okay. I just wanted to see who all is willing to talk to me. The puppies!
Please do not disturb our hands. We feed them well
We
tonight.
are preparing for battle.
That may be their last.
This is a solemn time for us.
You there, elf. What's your name?
Oh, it's Pick, sir.
Go tell Logan that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Makers.
Breath, another elf. What do you want?
Not a Grey Warden yet, girl. Can't say that.
Not in particular, except for them being so thin-boned. Sometimes.
Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
We aren't. We're ash warriors.
Our training has been passed down.
Since Lathias the dwarf.
What happened? What happened? It's
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Last time this fixed it. Okay, ready? Did I fix it? No. Save the game. Alright. Let's see what we can fix. Oh my loves to make my life a little bit difficult, doesn't it? Okay. Oh, I might have to just pause this and fix it. Why is it? I get to play with all kinds of fun buttons here, don't I? No. That's what I want. If you're gonna freeze, you're gonna get fixed. It's probably duplicating the audio now, though. That's where the volume was. Now let's just fix that. No, this won't get annoying. I can. Okay. I know the audio is going to be doubled for a second. I had to make sure the volume was set the same. Okay. $2009? No way. Okay. Yeah, okay, cool. Working. Sweet.
We're almost ready to scout the wilds. With luck, we'll slaughter a few darkspawn. So, what do you want? Be quick about it.
I wanted to hear more about the Ash Warriors, but oh, there it is.
We aren't.
I think I
We're
fucked
Ash
it up.
Warriors. Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarf. We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last fire is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Cute.
A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword. We do not speak of a sitting pet, or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
V, I see that you're here. What was the name Alistair gave the dog? I want to name it that. Or Fallon. Fallon means friend in Elven.
Scout the wilds, and watch the progression of the Darkspawn horde. With luck, we'll find and slaughter many stragglers. The hunt will be good if my hound survives the blood of his prey. If he dies, I shall mourn tonight. Darkspawn blood is poisonous, but not always fatal. Those who survive grow immune to its effects. The wardens say that tainted blood drives even the survivors mad eventually. But not today. Today, we hunt and we kill.
Well, good.
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with caddis, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same. My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Bye. I want a puppy. Alistair, let's go get a dog.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed.
Barkspawn?
I could use some help. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor
Barkspawn or
hound swallowed
Fallon?
Darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help. I need him muzzled first. A Grey Warden or soon will be. All are immune to the Darkspawn taint. What you have to worry about is some tooth marks. Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down. Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I think so.
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre. It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Plenty this time of year. Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Alistair, we're getting a dog.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters.
How do you do?
My last game, that took me till marriage to get a dog.
Do not abandon us
Hail,
in our
Grey
darkest
Warden.
hour. Watch over the valiant
I'm trying to listen.
Oh, bye.
Hail to you.
Greetings. King Canon is not in his tent right now.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible? That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen. To the Teyrn's daughter, no less. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
It's fine.
As you wish.
We're practically family. Not yet, though, but, you know. We will.
You approach the tent of Tairn Loghain. State your business.
I'm nosy.
How can you not know of Loghain? He helped free Ferelden. He was the brains behind King Maric's armies and drove out those damned Orlesians. King Maric rewarded him by making him a Tairn. Can you imagine? A commoner became a high nobleman just like that. Without Loghain, you can bet the king wouldn't be winning against his doctor.
Dude, I grew up in a circle of isolation. Why would I know that?
I don't think it's my place to discuss his activity. I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Tairn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Tairn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally,
That's a good
I think he
friendship.
should do what Tairn Loghain tells him. Without the Tairn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
Oh, can I talk to him?
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
Out of all of the videos that I watch, now
Yes,
I
what
get
is it?
Dragon Age
Oh,
music
you're
videos.
Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
Mm-hmm. Hello, little betrayer.
You impressed His Majesty nonetheless. He could not contain his excitement over your meeting.
Aw.
Kaelin's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
What? No.
Maric respected the Grey Wardens. They have an honored place in the hearts of our people. But Maric would have understood that it takes more than legends to win a battle. That's not an argument I'll repeat here. I hear you're from the Circle of Magi.
That's why I don't know
First
anything.
Enchanter spoke highly of you. A great achievement for one so young.
Thank
I
you.
suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
That's what you think.
Here for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
He seems a fool. You can't say that in front of Alistair.
Then simply pray.
Well met.
Well met. Hello.
You found Alistair, did you?
I
Good.
did.
I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then,
I don't.
since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Barkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with. It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Miko watch over your path. I will see you in return.
Alright, come on, boys. I'm your ringleader now.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there.
Probably not.
Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
We've already done this part. I'm gonna have to turn off tutorials, aren't I?
Of course. And so I shall.
Girl, get down. Well, is that even okay?
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is
Yes,
foolish
you
and
are.
reckless. We should go back.
We'll be fine.
I still do not relish the thought of encountering an army.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever they're cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. Let's get a move on.
You know, you're never very assertive. You're very comforting. You're great. We're just gonna walk. We're just gonna walk. We're fine. We're good. We're good. Alistair, how come you haven't told me that there's Darkspawn about yet? No sparkles. Oh my god. Let's go on an adventure.
Any last words? Right to the face!
It appears we will need to fight the entire blight ourselves.
The way that clips together is perfect. What was that? I just picked up a book. Apparently not an important book. Oh, was it a codex? Probably. No, I should pay better attention when I take things.
There, more of them. Dead yet? Say your prayers. Right to the face.
You can't tell me that's not blood magic. die, but we'll be warned about it. No, we won't. Do you guys know where we're going? 'Cause I don't.
On it.
So I shall.
What? Did he leave him? That's sad. Feast day. I don't want to go where I'm supposed to. An emissary. Alistair. Are you having some technical difficulties over there? Hey, get off it. You good?
You can even smell their breath.
Of course. So I shall. Lovely. As you
Pinch of ashes. What? A single wish. On an overhang overlooking that's half sunken to Venter Dome. Here? The arch that... Hey, I was reading. Over a pile of rocks on an overhang. We're gonna surround this little lake, aren't we? Let's see if we can find... Okay, there's the dome. Sparkles. Deathroot. Guys, we're probably gonna die. I've never done this before. Has this always been here? You're supposed to give me a wish. That was not a wish. That was sad and pitiful. You call yourself a demon? What did I do this time? Pretty flower. Okay, where have I not been? Where I'm supposed to go? Is that it? Okay. I feel like I usually have some cute armor by now. Ooh. Oh, I need to see how much gold the outfit is in Denerim.
Time for more Darkspawn, I see.
That's why I don't have armor. Who wants to meet best girl?
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder? You are the intruder here. I believe the first question is rightfully mine. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here?
Ooh, you sound like
and
your
now
mother.
you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the Wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How
Good
does
job,
one
Alistair.
steal from dead men?
I can tell that took all
Quite
of your brain power.
easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened. 'Twas my mother, in fact. There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's...
That's my
I like
sister,
you,
Alistair.
But then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Both
Follow me then,
cowards.
if it pleases you.
Mythal. Wait, no, she has another name. Flemeth. Wait.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Dareth. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
I believe you have the biggest glow up in Dragon Age history. And your timeline is confusing. I was gonna say, right. If Solus hurts when he's not near Mythal, because he doesn't have all of Mythal's power, because Mythal was putting it through the Alluvian, which means Morrigan probably has part of Mythal's power, because she always planned to give it to Morrigan. Morrigan, are you gonna have the powers of Mythal in Dragon Age 4?
A statement that possesses more wisdom than it implies. Be always aware. Or is it oblivious? I can never remember. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? What? Yes. It seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
She hears the
Witch
voices.
of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
Actually, I did. I need to learn more
for their
about
treaties,
Solus.
yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
My god, my girl's so pretty.
Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
I saw a hut in the wilds. No animals will go near, no darkspawn shall touch, fearing that she shall return. Solus is watching.
Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
I might stream the origin story of a Dalish, just so I can recreate Buffalon to get backstory for her. But I don't have a way to record it and save it without streaming it. We can go loot the place. Hey, anybody, are you guys good with locks? Or are all of you garbage? Garbage it is. Boys, you two specifically, you're useless to me. I have to go save my dog. I mean, me and Alistair's dog.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope. Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could. Let's give him a day or two to recover. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you. Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... or take another look.
Wait, you can give me money?
The Mabari's responding well. As I said, come back after the battle's done.
Well, where's my last save? I don't want to go through all that.
It's bound to be livelier then.
I'm gonna go rob the place.
Complete.
Cool. There's some pretty useless stuff in there. That's right, I can throw things in junk now. What does that look like? Always ugly. Always ugly. The answer will always be ugly. Well, at least now I know that it makes a noise when it disconnects. I don't know why it disconnects, but it does. Okay, cool. Okay, set. Health or lyrium?
Sadly not.
Girl, you did it.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
There's 4 of us here. How quiet can I be? Wait, I'm sorry. What? I was able to afford it? Crap. It's not much better now anyway. Guess I'm fine. Is that all of it? Yeah. I think we're good. I don't think there's anything else we have to do. Oh, Duncan! I'm ready to watch people die.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
Uh-huh.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining. I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later. As could any Darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then.
Are you sure?
I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
You blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Ooh. I'm the bravest one here and I'm a woman. Or are all humans such cowards? Don't be too racist. We want Alistair to like us.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the blight. Yes, Sir Knight. Try not to wet your trousers until the ritual starts.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining. But these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
It's the eyebrow.
Make us breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child.
There is
Had I
no
known.
turning back.
No, you ask too much.
It's just a small
There is no
bit.
glory in this.
Death, sacrifice. It's one of the few lines I do.
I am sorry.
Something honor, something.
But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
That was more painful than the harrowing.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king. The king is discussing strategy for the upcoming battle. I am not sure why he has requested your presence. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able. We can speak more after the meeting with the king.
Can we? Can we really? Well, I don't want to wear this outfit. Wait, do I have to be level 14? Do I have to be 14 for it? Where did I get all this? I didn't have that a minute ago. "11 strength, huh? Okay, I have an idea. "11, 16. Okay, 16's the highest. How high can I go? That only needs 11. That doesn't look very good. No. Okay. 28 magic. Strength. I keep forgetting that some people who make these music videos have custom content because they play on PC, because that is an option. Did I do cunning or willpower? But it added defense. I think these are best for me. Oh, it's there. It's their armor. That's where that all came from. I'm so smart.
If the king wants to see you and Duncan, you probably shouldn't keep him waiting. He might get mad, start crying. You'll feel bad, and well, it won't be pretty.
Alistair, quit making fun of your brother.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? So long as you keep it quiet.
I think that's pretty much all I can do at this point.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Canon. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion.
Logan, you're stupid.
Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order. Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Caelan. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Logain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We will not trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Logain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Canon. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Logain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you. The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour. Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
I just don't want to accidentally hit the healing button.
Let's just get to the tower. It may not be the most glamorous job, but we'd best not dawdle.
plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The blight ends here.
The king is watching.
Let's cross the bridge and get to the tower.
Help me, they're every... You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Take all of that. Right there. I did it. I killed one.
So I shall.
fight the entire blight ourselves.
Yeah, seems about right. Can anybody here do that? Are any of you good? Nope. I am never so lucky.
Maker's breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here. Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Taron Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
I don't think it matters. Call it a hunch.
I'm sensing more Darkspawn. There you go!
It's totally not blood magic, I swear. I don't know how that cannot be classified as Darkspawn. Blood magic.
It appears we will need to fight the entire blight ourselves, as you desire.
Wait, if the warden dies, or the warden lives, they go on a search for the cure of the calling? That makes so much sense.
It appears we will need to fight the entire blight ourselves.
Wait, didn't I have...
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
I bet he's prepared for something.
I shall. I'm sensing more Darkspawn.
not spoiling it now. We'll go back to music. I enjoy lore videos.
That lever over there!
Go, dog, go.
It's a fight! Ow, look! Oh, you adore this.
Not sure why I even thought I could open that.
Well, all
Wait, I'm sorry. I have 2 fires. I have room for you. I mean, I'm doing it I'm good at that.
what to do?
This part takes forever!
I do appreciate that we can kind of walk through this part of the door. That would be annoying if that's what kills you one day. I thought it was just in the fade. I was wrong. CV, I don't need help looking stupid. I'm very good at it. Hello, puppy. I don't like that there's so many healing. Oh, right.
Oh, I see.
I get Liliana next, so I don't need to steal. It's gonna be her thing. I feel like ice does well against most demons. Sparkle?
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
I'm jealous of anyone who has
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
Well, they did.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
Any chance to undress me, Morgan? You sure do take it.
Back in the wilds, of course. I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and I have just bandaged your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue? Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live. The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well. The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke. I do not know. She rarely tells me her plans. Yes, but I expect you shall be fine. The Darkspawn did nothing Mother could not heal. He is, as you are. I suppose it would be unkind to say he is being childish. I do not mind. Take your time. I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
That's true.
What a sensible attitude. Mother is seldom sensible, however. She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon.
Oh, should I be reading
If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
Like, aloud? Poorly, but...
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it. Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now. Are you sure you want me to describe it?
Yeah, go for it.
I had a good view of the battlefield. 'Tis a grisly scene. There are bodies everywhere, and Darkspawn swarm them, feeding, I think. They also look for survivors and drag them back down beneath the ground. I cannot say why.
That's weird.
I do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it. I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Thank you, Morrigan. Gosh. You're very tall. I am a short little thing. I'm not gonna rob her. I couldn't open that if I wanted to. Morrigan.
You must speak to Mother, then be gone. You have an army of Darkspawn to avoid, and 'twould be best to get an early start.
I just wanted to say thank you.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer. I will stay and make something to eat.
Okay. You should, because that was close, Morgan. I don't think you're into me.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
Thank you.
Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens.
That was a bad joke.
Even the king. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
The Ursula song would go well with you. If you're Flemeth, you must be old and powerful. Girl, you have no idea.
Well, we cannot have all the Grey Wardens dying at once, can we? Someone has to deal with these Darkspawn. It has always been the Grey Warden's duty to unite the lands against the Blight. Or did that change when I wasn't looking?
But we were fighting the Darkspawn. The king had nearly defeated them. Why would Loghain do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The archdemon.
It is said that long ago, the Maker sent the old gods of the ancient Tevinter Imperium to slumber in prisons deep beneath the surface. An archdemon is an old god awakened and tainted by Darkspawn. Believe that or not, history says it's a fearsome and immortal thing, and only fools ignore history.
Why do you say it like you weren't there? You know, you're a much better liar than Solus is. I miss court intrigue.
Me? I am just an old woman who lives in the wilds. I know nothing of blights and darkspawn.
Well, whatever Logain's insanity, he obviously thinks the Darkspawn are a minor threat. We must warn everyone this isn't the case.
And who will believe you? Unless you think to convince this Logain of his mistake.
He just betrayed his own king. If our Eamon knew what he did at Ostagar, he would be the first to call for his execution. I suppose. Al Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Kaelin's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help. Of course! The treaties! Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
I don't suppose you could offer any more help.
Now that you mention it, I do have one more thing to offer.
Your kid?
The stew is bubbling, Mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve? Or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears. Her magic will be useful. Even better, she knows the wilds and how to get past the Horde.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives. Pardon me, but I had the impression that you two needed assistance, whatever the form.
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
Allow me to get my things, if you please. I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the Wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
You will regret saying that.
Dear sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so? I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
What can I ask?
I may have answers. Ask. 'Tis a small place of little consequence called Lothering. No more than a stop along your Imperial Highway where travelers purchase goods from local farms and smiths. I would go more often were it not for the town's chantry. It makes the village particularly intolerant and unpleasant for a stranger such as me.
A chantry? And they never in all this time thought that maybe you were a witch?
Of course they have. They even called out their Templars once. They found nothing. I mention it for its tavern, where travelers gather with news from other places. 'Tis small enough that our appearance might go unnoticed. Beyond that, 'tis close, and I know the way. The real question is how we are going to get your friend past the Darkspawn, is it not?
That's true. We can sense the Darkspawn. Conversely, they can sense us. We should be able to sneak past smaller groups, but larger ones, or particularly intelligent Darkspawn, will always detect us.
Mother has given me something else for them to smell instead as we pass by. 'Tis important we head out of the wilds, however, not farther in. They come from underground, like an eruption. They broke through deep within the forest, and that is where they will be most concentrated. I know a few spells, though I am nowhere near as powerful as Mother. I have also studied history and your Grey Warden treaties.
Can you cook?
I can cook, yes.
Then you can substitute for Alistair? Oh god.
Right, my cooking will kill us. That's all I meant.
I also know at least 15 different poisons that grow right here in this marsh. Not that I would suggest 'tis at all related to cooking.
No, I'd say the same thing.
From time to time, I have been to the village I mentioned, watched its people, and pondered what curious beings they are. On occasion, I purchased goods from the village merchants. There I spoke little, there they stared, and knew me as an outsider. Mother wishes for me to expand the horizon of my experience beyond the wilds. Even she was not born here. What I want is to see mountains. I wish to witness the ocean and step into its waters. I want to experience a city rather than see it in my mind. So, yes, this is what I want. Actually, leaving is harder than I thought, however. Perhaps Mother is right. It must simply be done quickly.
My dear, you will get all that you want in life.
'Twas she who raised me, and thus I consider her my mother, born from her womb or not. 'Tis what you meant, yes? Young, married, pregnant? Who said she was any of these things? I certainly did not. Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the blight.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
Let's go to loitering. Puppy. Puppy. Okay, Fallon or Barkspawn B? Or anyone? I can't choose between the two. Fallon is friend and old elven.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your Lordship, if I might speak.
Tegan?
You're as regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you!
The Banon will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Van Tegan, please!
Your Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Van Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, Your Majesty?
Okay, I'll do that. Puppy! If the Mabari had Darkspawn and survived, isn't it like partially Grey Warden? Do I have any fun spells? No.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now? Wonderful.
He's not mangy.
Alistair, we have a pup. Barkspawn. Yeah, I agree though. Fallon, she grew up in the circle. She doesn't know Elven. And she kind of confessed that earlier when she spoke to the other elf. So it doesn't make sense that she would call it Fallon, because she doesn't know Elven. I'm gonna get to a spot I can save and hop off here in a minute. It's like 3 in the morning. That's when I ended my stream last night too. I was doing Trespasser.
Wake up, gentlemen! More travelers to attend to. Led by an elf, of all things.
They don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers!
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
Now, is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers, and you're free to move on.
What did I tell you? No wagons, and this one looks armed.
The toll applies to everyone, Honrak. That's why it's a toll, and not, say, refugee tax.
Oh, right. Even if you're no refugee, you still gotta pay.
No.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
You can try.
Well, this is going nowhere. Let's finish this, gents.
Absolutely.
Let's have at it!
Okay, done with you now.
Right then.
All right, we surrender. We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
Sucks to suck, man.
Right. I guess so. I'm sorry.
Give me everything you've got.
Yes, yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
Is it? So then, you can die now.
I'm not going down without a fight.
Ah, good.
This part takes forever.
I am ready.
What spells you got?
You need help? Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
She'd probably throw a party. Oh, hey, your mom's dead. What do you do when your mother dies? I don't think you'd even know how to I guess you'd have to talk to me. Because I had the Well of Sorrows and you didn't. Well, I guess she sends it to you through Illuvian, maybe. Oh, I have so many theories now.
His navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first. I agree. Have you looked at them? There are 3 main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first. Short of leaving for Eldon to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Yeah, why are you leaving this up to me?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
Now that is unsurprising.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
I can give you directions, if you like.
I don't actually need directions.
Then you have a plan. Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready. What now?
You're so grumpy. I'll call up your ass. Oh, never mind. Everyone you've ever cared about is dead. Stupid question, sorry. Gains bonuses to armor. I don't know what to do with you yet. Weapon coats. I did not mean to get you a two-handed sword. That's not even what you're skilled at. I'm so sorry. I'll buy you one. I'll buy you a sword. Out of these two, which one's better? Wow, that's obvious. Too much weakness for not enough help. I'm sorry, we're not changing her outfit. Why? Oh, it's a dog. Does it look different? They're the same though. I don't know which one looks better. I just won't choose. Hitting all the wrong buttons. I don't know which one I prefer. One has an added defense, but the other one has added spell stuff. Oh, I should fix my...
Where are we now? Dare I even ask?
You're so bitchy. I love you. I'm so proud of her. She's got so much sass. This is probably where I should be getting off. Okay. Well, I'll be back streaming again tomorrow. Bye.